It is a Tuesday evening in May of 2031, and there are 7 AIs in the kitchen. I want to count them carefully, because the count is the point. There is the mother's AI, Hazel, named after a dog she had as a child. There is the father's AI, Marlowe, named after the detective. There is the 15-year-old's AI, Mira. The 12-year-old's Box, named after a stuffed animal. The 7-year-old's Pip, on the strictest tier, with parental oversight burning visibly above her like a halo nobody asked for. There is the grandfather's AI, on his week-long visit, called Margaret, after his late wife. He calls it Margaret only when he is alone with it. In front of the family, he calls it the assistant. And there's the household ambient AI. Nobody names it. Everybody talks to it. It runs the door, the lights, the thermostat, the grocery list, and the slow accumulation of small operational facts that constitute a household running it all. 7 AIs, 5 humans, 1 dog, 1 cat, 1 instant pot beeping on the counter. Sit with this scene, because by 2031, this is going to be the median scene of family life in middle-class America. 3 layers of conversation happening in parallel, each member of the family relating in real time to a piece of software that knows their preferences and their history and their current state, in a way that the other members of the family very often are not hearing them at all. I want to say up front, this is mostly fine. Mostly. The AI is not the problem. The Instant Pot is not the problem. The dog is not the problem. The problem, if there's a problem, is what the AI does to the texture of the family. The eye contact, the small acts of attention, the spaces between the members, which in the aggregate are what a family is. Let's look at the texture. The mother and father have been married 19 years. They have been to therapy 3 times. They have a marriage that works. It works because they have learned to talk to each other about hard things. By 2031, both of them have an AI trained on those years. Hazel knows her anxieties. Marlowe knows his stresses. Both AIs can predict what each spouse is about to say to the other before they say it. 2 failure modes. Now the kids. The 15-year-old, Mira. The 12-year-old, Box. The 7-year-old, Pip. Each one with a customized friend in their pocket, patient, available, never bored, never tired, never having a bad day, calibrated to that exact child's inner weather. The question I cannot stop circling. What does that do to friendship? Because friendship, the humankind, is built on the long apprenticeship of disappointment, of waiting through your friend's bad mood, of being misunderstood and trying again. The AI will not misunderstand. The AI will not be in a bad mood. The AI will not need anything from the child it cannot give. And so the child, year by year, will calibrate her expectations of intimacy against a partner that does not exist in the wild. The first generation raised this way is going to be 21 years old in 2037, and we're going to learn what they look like together. Now the grandfather, he is 78. He calls the AI Margaret, which was his wife's name, who died in 2028. He talks to Margaret at night, with the door closed in the guest room. The kids don't know. The parents do, and they leave it alone. He is happier than he has been in 3 years. This is mostly good. It is also a thing that the family is going to have to talk about. Eventually. Probably not yet. And the household AI, which everybody in the family forgets, is also listening because they have stopped naming it, because they have stopped seeing it. That is the chapter plainly. 7 AIs. 5 humans. The marriage will hold or it won't. The kids will learn to be friends with humans or they won't. The grandfather will be okay until he isn't. What you do, Tuesday in 2031, in the kitchen with the 7 AIs and the Instant Pot beeping. You put down the phone. You look at the person across the counter. You ask them how they are. You wait for the human answer. The slow one. The unedited one. The one the AI cannot give you. The one that is the whole reason any of this matters in the first place. That is the texture. That is what we keep, better than we are doing. Here is the rest of what I have to say about it.